10 Most Beautiful Cities in the World for Travel Inspiration. Cities are one of the most important places for culture and travel inspiration. From New York to Paris, Amsterdam to Kyoto, there are many beautiful cities scattered across the globe. These big urban centers can be overwhelming at first sight, but once you get over the initial shock and start exploring them in more detail, you'll find that their beauty is much deeper than just a superficial first impression. Many travelers may think of small towns or villages when considering destinations for relaxation, culture, and nature. But those same qualities can be found in many major cities as well. Each city has something special to offer its visitors, you just have to know where to look. From natural beauty to Gothic architecture, these are the top 10 most beautiful cities in the world for travel inspiration. 1. Venice, Italy. Venice is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. It has a unique architecture and a magical atmosphere that you'll never forget. This city is often associated with romance, and it's not difficult to see why. It's simply impossible not to fall in love with this incredibly romantic place. What makes Venice so special is that it's not just a city, it's an island city, built on water. This gives it a special charm that you just can't find in any other city in the world. Venice is a city of contrasts, it's both old and new, built and destroyed. It's a city that has seen everything: wars, plagues, and natural disasters. Its survival throughout the centuries has given it a unique character. The city is fragile and precarious, yet at the same time it is strong and resilient. 2. Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. It's the perfect destination for travelers who want to experience the best of both nature and culture. Barcelona has plenty of modern attractions and buildings, but it also boasts a stunning natural environment and beaches. A walk down the famous Rambla promenade and a visit to the lively Sagrada Familia church will leave you speechless. When you're done exploring the city, you can also take a short trip to the nearby mountains or the beach. Because Barcelona is a very popular tourist destination, you can expect to find many different types of accommodations, including hostels and hotels, as well as plenty of activities and attractions. You can also expect the city to be very busy in high season. 3. Florence, Italy. Florence is one of the most beautiful cities in the world thanks to its rich history and culture. The city is one of the most important centers of art. It boasts numerous museums and galleries that are worth visiting at least once in your lifetime. You can also visit incredible architectural and artistic landmarks such as the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, the Baptistery, the oldest building in Florence, the Uffizi Gallery, the Piazza della Signoria, and the Ponte Vecchio. If you're more into nature and hiking, Florence can also be the perfect city for you. You can easily explore the nearby Tuscan countryside, which is rich in green forests, vineyards, and rivers. 4. Kyoto, Japan. Kyoto is a Japanese city that's both modern and traditional at the same time. It's the perfect destination for history lovers who want to discover some of the best preserved ancient temples and buildings in the world. If you're a culture and art lover, Kyoto will not disappoint. You can visit as many museums and art galleries as you like, or simply admire the city's wonderful architecture. If you're more into outdoor activities, Kyoto also has plenty to offer. You can hike through forests and mountains, visit gardens, or explore natural lakes and waterfalls. The city is often compared to a giant temple, and it's easy to see why. Kyoto is incredibly peaceful and serene, almost as if time has stopped there. 5. Marrakesh, Morocco. With its desert landscapes, colorful architecture, and rich cultural heritage, Marrakesh has been compared to a magical place straight out of a storybook. This city has a very special charm. Thanks to its unique mix of cultures and traditions, you can find everything from modern hotels and skyscrapers to ancient palaces, mosques, and souks, markets. Marrakesh is the perfect place for travelers who want to experience something truly authentic and unique. If you want a break from the hustle and bustle of the city, you can also visit the nearby desert, where you'll be able to enjoy the tranquility of a traditional oasis. 6. Rome, Italy. Rome is one of the most beautiful cities in the world thanks to its rich history, architecture, and art. You can find some of the most important architectural and artistic works in the world here, including the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain, and the Pantheon, as well as the Vatican City, home to the Pope. Rome is truly a city of wonders, but it's also a city of contradictions. It's a modern metropolis with ancient roots, a city of both grandeur and simplicity. If you want to experience everything that Rome has to offer, you have to be prepared to walk, as Rome doesn't have an extensive public transportation network. 7. Seoul, South Korea. Seoul is one of the most beautiful cities in the world thanks to its rich cultural heritage and natural beauty. If you're a fan of Asian architecture, art, and history, Seoul is the place to be. It's home to countless palaces, temples, and shrines, as well as a renowned national museum. If you're more into nature, Seoul is also the perfect destination for you. It's located in a subtropical region and boasts a lush green landscape with mountains and rivers. If you want to experience Seoul to the fullest, you should definitely take a walk along the Cheonggi Stream, a man-made waterway that runs through the heart of the city. 8. Vienna, Austria. Vienna is one of the most beautiful cities in the world thanks to its unique architecture, artistic and musical traditions, and rich cultural heritage. If you're a fan of classical music, you have to visit Vienna. It's home to the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra, the world's oldest orchestra, and many famous composers and musicians either studied or lived in Vienna at some point in their lives. If you want to admire some of the most beautiful architectural works in the world, many of which are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, you can visit the Hofburg Imperial Palace, the St. Stephen's Cathedral, or the Vienna State Opera House. If you're more into nature, Vienna is also the perfect city for you. It has plenty of green spaces that are ideal for a relaxing walk or jog. 9. Hamburg, Germany. Hamburg is one of the most beautiful cities in the world thanks to its rich cultural heritage, architectural landmarks, and natural beauty. If you're a fan of German history, Hamburg is the place to be. It's home to many important historical buildings and landmarks, such as the Hamburg Rathaus, the city's town hall, the Speicherstadt, the world's largest warehouse district, and the port of Hamburg. If you want to admire some of the most beautiful architectural works in the world, you can visit the Michel, the city's most iconic landmark, the Hamburg Museum, or the Hamburg House. If you want to experience the natural wonders of Hamburg, you can visit the nearby fish market, the Hamburg Harbor, or the St. Pauli Fish Market. 10. Conclusion. Cities are the places to be for culture and travel inspiration, and they are some of the most beautiful places on earth. Venice is one of the most romantic cities in the world, while Barcelona is the perfect destination for those who want to experience the best of both nature and culture. You can find many interesting things to do in cities like Rome, which is home to the Vatican City, or Seoul, which has plenty of green spaces. You can visit these and many other fascinating cities in the world, and you can expect to be amazed by their beauty. 10 Most Beautiful Cities in the World for Travel Inspiration. Cities are one of the most important places for culture and travel inspiration. From New York to Paris, Amsterdam to Kyoto, there are many beautiful cities scattered across the globe. These big urban centers can be overwhelming at first sight, but once you get over the initial shock and start exploring them in more detail, you'll find that their beauty is much deeper than just a superficial first impression. Many travelers may think of small towns or villages when considering destinations for relaxation, culture, and nature. But those same qualities can be found in many major cities as well. Each city has something special to offer its visitors, you just have to know where to look. From natural beauty to Gothic architecture, these are the top 10 most beautiful cities in the world for travel inspiration. 1. Venice,